Hello, lovelies. How are you doing? Hope you are doing great. I'm doing great, but I'm a bit tired. I'm recording this video at 7 p.m. Since morning, I was on my laptop, means I didn't get the time to take a proper rest. But I was like, I recorded the first video, and you guys asked me some questions, and I would wait for the proper time, the perfect time to record the video. There's no perfect time for doing things, and now it's your reminder. There's no perfect time of doing something. If you keep postponing things, saying you are waiting for the perfect time, the good time, the proper time of doing something, you are deceiving yourself. It's better to work on that thing as soon as possible. If you are telling yourself, maybe for instance, you are waiting for the perfect time to do your hair, perfect time to do your nails, perfect time to dress up your nice dress, there's no perfect time, because tomorrow is not granted. And we know there are people who were our age mate and they passed away and they were having plans. There's no plan. Of course, it's better to have plans, but also we have to put into consideration, we have to act now. That's why I am putting into action by acting now, replying to the questions you asked me. Before I proceed replying to the questions you asked me, guys, I want you to subscribe if you did not subscribe. And if it's your first time seeing me on this channel, my name is Rachel. I like sharing with you my experience while living in UK as an African lady, and also the other things which are important, which I find like that important to share with you, or others which you will ask me to share with you. Subscribe, share, and comment, and keep asking me what you think I have to share with you. But you guys, I uploaded a video doing a shopping haul, and then I deleted it because I'm so shy. I'm so shy. Anyway, let me open the video. I think the video I'm talking about, the one you asked me some questions, is this one. I was sharing the culture shock I have encountered while living in UK. If you didn't watch that video, go back and watch. I was yapping a lot. I was full of energy, not like today. There is this friend of mine who asked me, for the next video, tell us about the food you tried for the first time. The food I tried for the first time. Experience in Rwanda, we eat sweet potatoes. Do you have them there? Tell us which food surprised you the most in UK. Interesting. Thank you for asking this question. Wow. There are varieties of food. Some of them are the food which I was used to, and others were absolutely new to me. And also, it was hard for me to integrate, to transition, to start eating English food. And about the food I tried for the first, there is what they call black pudding. Maybe I will just put it here so that you can just know what it is. There's this one which is called black pudding. I will give you an explanation about that. And also there's this time I was excited to eat Scottish breakfast or English breakfast, and then I went to a restaurant. It was around 10, and then I sat in the restaurant. I took the menu, and then I started reading everything, and then the waiter came to me and I asked him, like, please, could you recommend me what I can take? And then the guy was like, oh, are you new here? I was like, I'm new. And then the guy was like, okay, I would like you to try the Scottish breakfast. I was like, oh my God, okay, I'm going to try Scottish breakfast. And then surprisingly, I just found it was, there's things which are called hags. Hags I don't know, hags. I will put it here too. And sausages and toast, bread toast, beans on toast. Beans on toast is something which is eaten by British people or UK in general. Toast, and its hugs are made from minced sheep. Even though Tantuka oats, where are they coming from? But after eating, I asked them like the ingredients, and then they told me black pudding is bread, pork bread, and then for the minced pork, no, minced sheep. That's what I just saw, and also beans on toast. I don't like beans, to be honest. That's something which shocked me. And about the other thing which shocked me about the food is people can eat a sandwich as main meal, like let's say lunch or dinner. They can eat sandwich and they feel okay. And I know in my community we just take sandwich as something to maybe take as a snack, a quick meal, or something to eat on a breakfast. But here sandwich can be main meal. I'm not a fan of pastries, but I just found people liking sandwiches. I think that I replied to the question, and sub question of this question were like, how was the experience? The experience at the first time I was not eating. I was ordering food. But at the end I was like, if I keep ordering food, I will be broke, because cooking is different from eating from out. And also eating restaurant is like you are eating rubbish. Let me be like that, because you don't know how they prepare the meal, how they cooked it. Also you don't know the ingredient where you can know what you are eating, but you are not sure. I call like this food we eat from out, they are not healthy, but it's sometimes once in a while we have to treat ourselves by eating out, but it's not something I'm fan of. I can do like daily. That was my experience. About my cooking, I was cooking chicken and rice. Chicken and rice always means food were boring. I was not getting enough veggies, fruits. There are a lot of fruits, even fruits which I have never seen in my country here. But there's no passion fruits. You can go. Sometimes I see passion fruits in drinks, cocktails, mocktails, all of those things, but I don't see them in shops. I don't know where these people get them from. And the other one you asked, in Rwanda we eat sweet potatoes. Do you have them there? Yes, there are sweet potatoes, but they look different. Most of them are orange or yellowish, but the color near to the orange, and they are soft. If you know these potatoes, which I think many people use these potatoes to manufacture biscuit, those are the potatoes which I see here. And most of the times I see potatoes in some of African shops. The African shops, we call them African shops, but I think it's Indian or Asian shops, because they are being run by Asian people and they bring some African products. Like me, I see matoke there and I be like, thank God I'm eating now. There are those kind of potatoes, govira mafufu. They are so boring. I have never eaten any of them. I have never tried any of them. Even I'm not a fan of potatoes. Tell us which food surprised you the most in the UK. The food surprised me is the angry breakfast with hugs and black pudding, toast with beans on toast. I think that the one which surprised me. Also, taking sandwich as main meal is something surprising. And also there's culture of drinking tea, and the tea here is so strong. I think I stopped taking a lot of coffee, because whenever I take the tea, even I'm going to get caffeine from tea, I no longer drink tea at night, because I know I'm not going to sleep. That's another thing. And the other one, as can I get some imyumbati and amata and ibiraha in UK? Girl, there's no ibiraha. Let me start with that. There's no ibiraha. There is no ibiraha. Maybe sometimes there's this place I went to in another city. I saw an Indian guy who were selling some snacks, and there were shape of ibiraha, but inside was not the typical ibiraha, but maybe imitation, but there's no ibiraha. And I don't miss them because I ate a lot of ibiraha when I was in my undergrad, and I don't miss them. And she said imyumbati. Yes, there are cassavas, but it's not common, and I think people don't eat them here, specifically white people. They don't eat them. I have never seen them in any restaurant, means they don't eat them. And where I see them in these African shops or Asian shops, because they are targeting the African customers, I see them, they look different. I have never bought any, but they are there, but it's not something common, means it's product or food for targeted customers, African. And amata, yes, amata, we have amata, but I don't like amata here because they are watery. They are not like full milk as I'm used to Rwandan milk. And also smell is, I was talking about the milk. I don't like milk here. It doesn't taste well because I think our milk, our Rwandan milk, they are whole. Sometimes we buy them fresh milk, you drink it, you feel good. But here there are three kinds of milk: full milk, skimmed milk, and semi-skimmed milk. Full milk is like the normal milk we drink, but most of them are heavy industrialized. They are from factories. You can feel like they are natural milk. And then some skim, they just reduce some fat, but they leave some percentage of fat there. And also skimmed, it's like fully removed fat. Yes, of course there's whole milk, as I explained. Just to explain for you, the milk in UK, they are of whole milk, which most of the times if you go to buy, you see like they have brew cup. If it's in a cabido, any bottle, I don't know, the container, it has a brew cup which has 3.5% of fat. 3%, 3.5% of fat, means it's not full. They removed some fat. That is whole milk. And also there's some skimmed milk. If you go to buy, you see the container which is green. That is some skimmed milk, and it has 1.7% of fat. And I think these are the most consumed. These are some skimmed milk is what most of the people consume. And if you go in supermarkets, these are the milk you are going to see as many. And also skimmed milk, they have red cup. I don't like them. The fat is like 0.1 to 0.3% of fat, means it's like water. I don't like them. And I think most of people like them because they say they are of very low calories, so I don't mind. And there are others which are those three are the main one, but there are others which are Jerry's milk, injuries. Isanga twitaga injuries. I don't know. They have the gold cup. They have the gold cup. Biba bifite udufuniko twa gold, and for them they have 4 to 5% of fat, but they are for people who feel like they want a extreme cream, the whole milk, but it's not common. You are not going to see them as common as possible in shops. And also there are other which are UHT, long life. Those are the boxed one. They are in boxes, and I think Inyanja has some of them. Those are the kinds of milk we have, but I don't enjoy milk. Last week I was in South Africa. On my breakfast, I was not taking coffee or any other drink. I was drinking milk, and waiters and waitresses were like, "Girl, why are you taking milk like always?" I was like, "Yeah, I just missed like proper African milk." So that was for today about the food. Nowadays I want to tell you I'm eating everything and I'm trying everything. And another thing which I didn't tell you, I'm fan of seafood nowadays. I didn't eat a lot of seafood when I was in Rwanda. I think it's not common food we have, but it's something I tried here. I like it. If you ask me what's your favorite food here, steak and seafood. Steak and seafood, I'm fan. So I tried a lot of types of seafood and I like seafood. And that was for today. I think nowadays I try to eat anything to integrate. Of course, I am sure there are things which I have never tried, but I think I'm good. So Lovelies, thank you so much for being with me, and ask me in the comment like what you want me to tell you in next video. And have great day, have good one. If you didn't subscribe, please do subscribe. And most of the time I end with the word of the day. So the word of the day is do it now. If you want to improve on yourself, do it now. Don't be like, I will do my hair next week, I will do my hair when I get money. You are not going to get money, you are not going to get rich. In our nature, we just keep feeling like we need. So do it now, don't wait for tomorrow. If you want to do it, just do it. Same as I was like, I'm not going to record this video because I was waiting for the right moment. Don't wait. So subscribe and see you in the comment while asking me what to tell you for next. Thank you so much. Bye. Love you.